Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Caster Challenges. We are back with the second episode of 2013. Yes, I am Evil Guy 13, and today, joining me in the challenges, we have Rifkin.
Hi, I'm Rifkin.
I think I pronounced your name wrong, didn't I?
Yeah, it's alright, it doesn't really matter.
It's fine. Right, so, for the people who don't know who you are, would you like to tell them what you do?
I like to cast StarCraft 2. It works really well because I talk a lot in real life, so it's kind of an awesome thing to fall into. I am the head of Base Trade TV. We're a small casting organization, up and coming, and what have you. We do a lot of YouTube stuff. Can I do like a shout out here, or is that like inappropriate?
Yes, shout outs are completely allowed.
Cool. If you guys want to check out our YouTube channel, we got youtube.com/mapcontrolco. We got a lot of StarCraft action from like Procast to Trollcast. More importantly, all of our casters are required to do video logs. If you want to get to know anybody, that's a good way to do it.
Sounds good. So, I am just about to ask the players if they are ready to play. And then we'll be getting in. So, what do you know about this challenge? Have we spoken about this challenge or done any sort of rehearsals beforehand?
No, I briefly remember you had mentioned this before in the past, and I saw the In Control one, part of the Total Biscuit one, and I was like, that looks like a lot of fun. Let's give this a shot. And then you were like, oh, well, hey, today apparently I'm free. Would you like to join me? So I was like, okay, sure.
I was a bit short notice. I was like, hey, you want to do it in an hour or so? And you were like, how long? And then I came back about an hour later and was like, how about now?
Well,
Alright,
kind of
so
credit the fact that there's no pre-show.
Indeed. So, as I've said before, every time I want to give you a challenge, I will say stop. You stop your casting, and then I will give you the challenge that is required of you. I've put myself on your vision. So, please begin casting in your own style, and I will come in when I have a challenge.
Alright, well, I guess spawning here in the lower left corner of the map, we've got the Yellow Terran spawning GSL LGI MVP. Now, I'm imagining this isn't the real one, but it would be absolutely cool and mind-blowing if it was. His opponent spawning opposite of him in the pink. It's going to be the pink Protoss player, Rars Mew. And I really like that he chose pink as the color, as Mew, Pokemon, all that good stuff just meshes all together. And you take like the psychic link between a Pokemon, Protoss. I mean, guys, it doesn't get better than that. Now, we're going to have to see what these guys want to do. This is Howling Peak. It's a pretty new map on Heart of the Swarm. It's also kind of fun. There's some watchtowers in some awkward positions. They're positioned nicely, but there's also a lot of rocks around here. So you get vision of areas that aren't direct routes to your base. As you can see, this main one through the middle of the map is completely out of the watchtower vision.
Okay, stop. Everything must be casted in the style of a really tense engagement.
Oh boy. Alright, well, we got our Yellow Terran player putting in a barracks right now. Who knows where this could lead? Some biological units could come out of this, but the probe does happen to scout this, and will he go for the SCV? No, an SCV actually comes back and tries to chase the probe off. Probe getting no damage down whatsoever. Looks like Mew will recover from this engagement and go back for round 2, but that's not going to be the case, as that SCV there is ready to defend. Meanwhile, back at home, not a lot's going on, but that doesn't really matter because there's an SCV coming into the base.
Okay, stop from that SCV's point of view.
Okay, well, I'm getting to the base right now. I wanted to build some barracks around here, but we got past the 11 supply limit, so I didn't really have the money to do that going back home. Joe, though, has asked me to do another scouting mission, so I'm going to go back in for more. I don't really know much about these Protoss. They don't seem very, they don't seem to like trucks, so I don't like them. I got my hat all nice, and I'm an SCV. Space construction vehicle, by the way, because not a lot of people know that.
Okay, stop. Alright, pimp yourself out and everything you do as subtly as possible.
Okay, I'm probably going to do this one wrong, but, well, we're taking a look at both of these players. You know, as I mentioned before, we got Mew. He's playing as the pink Protoss player, Mew being a Pokemon. I'm a Pokemon player, so nice little connection there. I got a bit of rooting going on for this player. But at heart, I am Terran. And we got the Terran player here playing very nice. I'm a Masters Terran player, so I have no idea what league this guy is in, but hopefully I can do him justice while I use my Masters Terran knowledge as a caster to pimp him, or not pimp him out, I guess, kind of build him up in this game. Now he is going for double barracks right now, and speaking of barracks training casting, I really don't know how to connect anymore of this.
Okay, stop. In the style of a children's book.
Oh man. Well, in the Den of Nights, you know, you got some. No, that's not gonna work. I was trying to go with like the wild things. But okay. Red fish, blue fish, yellow fish, pink fish. We've got Terran versus Protoss with their thing-thongs and the ling-longs as the stalker comes across the field with the zealot. And I don't know, the Grinch? I'm very...
Carry on.
Okay, well, we got 4 Marines here. Now, they're budding young friends who hopefully are going to find no hardships in life as they try and come out here. Valuable lessons could be taught to them. Sharing, definitely one of them, as they will have to share in the responsibility of trying to deal with the Protoss coming into the base. Now, these Zealots, the Zealot and the Stalker are acting a little bit like bullies, and as we all know, bullies are no good. That's the one thing you learn as a, I guess, truism through life. Probe gonna get in and out here. There were no apples for him to steal, and it's always good not to steal because that's a life lesson. Doesn't go away with any of these minerals.
Okay, stop. In the style of Destiny.
Okay, so we got Marines in the base right now, and they're gonna start chasing him out. But these Zealots are kind of, he's just like a big of an, he's an asshole really as he runs away from the base. Marines gonna go back home, but you know what? He's got to just do what he can. He's a Terran player. What can he do? There's no Zerg in this match, so really, who cares about them? Fuck Own TV owes me a lot of money, just kind of like the Protoss player needs right now, as we see his mineral count's really low. There's the income tab. I can't press buttons. But yeah, so I mean, there's a lot going on. We don't know if this guy's any good. We'll have to find out as he goes on to the game. Can't I don't know.
Okay, stop. All right, stop. From that last little word slip up, cast in the style of dubstep. Okay, stop that one right there. Okay, in a style that you have been dumped or divorced.
Oh boy. Well guys, we see this sort of observer leaving the base, kind of like Marie just recently left me. Leaving the Protoss base home and just kind of alone, really. There's another observer coming out on the map. I mean, who's got a chance with that one? It's just another fish in an endless sea that I don't know that I could compete with. I mean, I gave everything to her, and she just leaves, just completely leaves, and I'm left here alone in this base with Mew, and just I can't raise this child on my own. I'm not a single dad. I gotta work. Who's gonna take care of my kid? I just don't know how I'm gonna get through this. Not to mention alimony payments on top of all these other things. She cheated on me, man. She cheated on me with another player. This yellow Terran. Look at her just sitting in that base, like he's so much better than me as the Terran player, just because he's got a lot of units. Well, you know what? Army size isn't everything.
Okay, stop. In the style that you are drunk or high.
Oh man. I don't even know which of those to go with, but
try both.
Try both? Oh, that'd just be puking all over the screen right now. Is what but okay, so man, we got these. There's lots of yellow here. Kind of, they got like lemons on their shoulders. They're basically these like, they're Marines, man. But it's like, at the same time, they're not. Like, how do I know that the Marine you see is the Marine that I see? You know what I mean? Like, whoa. I guess I'll go for drunk with the Protoss. So, there's a lot of units over here at the base, and they're all looking like they're better than me. I don't give a fuck if you're Protoss or not. You're gonna move all over the map. I'll fight you. I'll fight you. You stupid, dirty, no good zealot. You sentries.
Okay, stop. In the style of Old Spice commercials.
Oh god, like the... Look over here, there's some Zealots. Now look over here, there's some SCVs. Back at me, more of the Zealots, but over here at the Marines. Back and forth, again to me. What's here? Suddenly, surprise, it's a dropship. How do you... Look at me, there's no horse here. Zealots, Old Spice, black. Big engage coming in, and over those Marines are walking away smelling good because they're wearing Old Spice body blocking body odor wash.
Okay, okay, stop. Fit in as many innuendos as you can.
Well, I think that in itself is a bit of an innuendo, if you know what I mean. No, we got an SCV sticking its drill into the command center right here, if you know what I mean. Meanwhile, we've got units constantly popping out of these barracks, if you know what I mean. And this big, pink, supple blob on the map looks very comfortable to be nestled in right now. Now, these zealots, you know, kind of, there's a bit of a threesome happening. Just, you know, getting together, 3 dudes, you know, not saying anything. Could be one thing or the other, but they are awfully close. They've got those nice long spiky things on their hands, maybe for a little fun. Who knows?
Okay, stop. In the style of your favourite cartoon character, do not tell us who it is. Whoever guesses it right in the comments will get a shout out on the next video.
You're gonna hate me for this one then. We got a lot of Marines down here in the middle of the map! And there's some zealots in the enemy base, but I don't know where Goofy is right now, but he sure would be happy. Stalker's walking around the base. There is a bit of a... Sorry. There's a bit of a Marine drop. We're gonna see if it makes it out of the base.
Okay, stop. In the style that you are going through puberty as we speak.
Man, I just finished having my voice messed up. I don't know if I can intentionally make it crack, but I will drop ship. So gonna get cleaned up as he tries to run out of the base, and I gotta just kind of sit down for a while. I don't want to get up right now. A lot of action's happening. That was a real hiccup, by the way. Sorry. Got some Marines coming across the map, and I don't know if this zealot's gonna do the damage it wants to do. Girls are scary, and puberty is scary too.
Okay, stop. Puberty innuendo.
Innuendos are right up on their own, if you know what I mean. Well, there's a lot of guys down here just kind of waiting for these ladies to pick them up. I don't know what that means, but I've seen some ladies together in the past and guys, so you know what that means. And
stop. You're kind of going into Snagglepuss there, I've noticed.
Some of these ideas just don't mesh in my brain, man. I'm doing what I can.
Oh dear. Right. You must blow the OP horn at every possible opportunity.
Oh, well, that's gonna be super easy. We got Protoss in the freaking game. If they're not the A-move OP race, I don't know what is. Although I guess comparably, we do have a lot of Marines, and if an extra speed boost plus a bunch of extra damage isn't overpowered, I don't know what is. Not to mention, you got these stupid medevacs being able to heal boosters as well. I mean, I don't know how a Protoss player is supposed to catch it. That's just overpowered as hell. But we got another engage looking like it's on the way, and there's some... Oh man, there's Templar, and if there's Templar in the field, then you know what? This Biochan doesn't stand a chance because of those storms being so incredibly ridiculous when it comes to Terran. If that's not OP, I don't know what is. But Terran come in with that overpowered sim we were just talking about, guys.
Okay, even stop. You may only speak in sentences of... Never mind.
Yes! Yes!
Oh, well done. Well done. That was very impressive, even though you were struggling.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be so much easier than it was. I was not ready for...
They always do.
Thinking.
Thinking is for people who've never been on this show. Right, so... thank you for coming on. Would you like to give a shout out to anyone? Once again, plug yourself in any way possible.
Oh man, is this still like a caster challenge? Is it like I thought I was off the show but I'm not? No, guys, I'm Rifkin. You can find me on Twitter, Rif_Kings, RIF_KINGZ. Z because I'm Canadian. Shout out to Canada. I don't know what else to tell you. Check out our YouTube channel, Map Control. YouTube.com/MapControlCo. There's a lot of my stuff on there. There's a lot of stuff with people I work with. And I know this was silly, but I hope you guys enjoyed my casting.
It was very impressive. So, finally, would you like to sign us out in the style of Destiny?
No. That's how this works. Like,
that's the only time I've ever had that answer. So thank you so much for coming on, and I will see you all next time.
Actually, hang on. I got this. Are you ready?
Oh, okay.
Alright, guys, we're done here today because we're gonna go play some LOL.
Thank you for watching. See you all next time.